very most beautiful Capricorn. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your January monthly reading. This is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Capricorns. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Capricorn's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, we are going to, for our monthly reading, do an element spread. And what that is we're going to take a look at your air energy, your earth energy, fire energy, and water energy. So air energy is what's in your thoughts and what is your communication. Your emotional energy, your water energy, we're going to do your emotions and what your intuition is trying to tell you. We're going to do your earth energy of what you're trying to ground and make, bring into reality, what you're trying to manifest here, and what your stability looks like. We're also going to take a look at your fire energy, which is what you're creating and what you're destroying. So we're going to go ahead and just get started and see what we have for the month of January. Okay, so we have the Fool card. That's really nice. And the Two of Swords for your air energy. We're going to go over these again in a moment, guys. And now we will go back to our regular format love readings on for our weeklies, but we're going to do something different for our monthlies. More life-based, more spiritual-based. If love comes up, awesome. If it doesn't, it'll be in your weekly readings. I really like this. This is really nice. We have at the bottom of the deck for the general overall energy of the month, we have the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. So this is really beautiful. Really moving towards happiness here. So for your thoughts is the Fool card. Could be wanting to free yourself, wanting to take a chance, wanting to go in a new direction, really feeling that like New Year's energy. Fresh starts, new beginnings, going after things, feeling very driven. It's really nice energy here. And it looks like it's taking you to a really good place. It's like it's gaining momentum here. We have the Two of Swords for your communication. So maybe there's something here that you're feeling a little bit held back from. You don't know how to say it. You don't know what to say, how to say it. We're going to take a look and see what that is about in a moment. Now for your emotional energy, we have the Emperor in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse is, feeling a lack of control. So you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by your emotions. This month there could be something going on that leaves you feeling a little bit overwhelmed or maybe a little bit vulnerable, especially if you're having new beginnings here with this Fool card. Okay, and maybe with this Two of Swords, you don't really see what's coming. You don't know where this is going. You don't know what direction these new chances are going to take or this, new path is going to take. And they could be feeling a little bit vulnerable with that energy. But what your intuition is trying to tell you is that deep down, your intuition, you know what to do. As well as with the Ace of Swords, I really like the Ace of Swords. One, because he's got the sword raised above the mountain, which means you're going to overcome any challenges. The mountains do and the tarot do symbolize challenges. As well as with the crown on the top is also a victory. So basically the message there is even though you may not be 100% sure of where this is going, where these new chances are leading, where this path is going, and could leave you feeling a little bit vulnerable here with that Emperor in the reverse. You are going to be successful. You are going to be victorious. Let's take a look before we go any further. Let's take a look at some of this energy. Tell me about this Fool card. Got the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could be choosing to put yourself back out there in love, in work. The Queen of Wands is very bold, very assertive, very social. Maybe you guys decide you're going to start socializing again, reconnecting with friends, something like that. For some of you guys, I feel like you could be just taking a chance with putting yourself back out there again. So maybe putting yourself on some kind of dating site or something like that. Taking a chance in love. Tell me about this Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords about? The Two of Wands. So there's definitely... you're definitely leaving behind a comfort zone here. And I feel like that's why the Fool's here. He's taking a chance. The Two of Wands is a young emperor, okay? And he is standing on the top of the castle. And he is leaving behind what he's always known. He's leaving behind that castle, which represents home, comfort, security. So he's leaving behind what he's always known in order to go in a new direction, okay, to go on a new path. And I feel like what the Two of Swords is, maybe you've been keeping yourself in the same place, maybe the same job. maybe you've been keeping yourself in the same relationship, or the lack of putting yourself out there. Whatever it is that you've been feeling very stuck in, whatever area that is of your life. There's a need to kind of step out of the comfort zone here. Leave behind what you've always known. Leave behind that security. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So, Eight of Swords as well. Some of you guys, it could be putting an end to something here. We got the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. To me, that makes the Ten of Swords. So one of these things that you could be leaving behind is maybe you're leaving a job. Maybe you're leaving a relationship. Maybe you're leaving a way of being, like, if you've been eating unhealthy, maybe you're leaving that behind. It's putting an end to something and, going somewhere new, going in a new direction. Tell me about this Emperor in the reverse. What is the Emperor in the reverse here for? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of emotions. And, especially if you're leaving behind a person, okay, if it's a relationship that you've been in for a long time, Capricorn, that you're leaving behind, or a job, whatever it is, there is aspects of it that you're going to miss, okay? The Queen of Cups sometimes can be like my sad girl, sad boy vibe energy, okay? It can be a card of missing, a card of longing. And you're feeling a little bit of vulnerable. You're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the emotions. But you're going to be successful, and that's the most important part to remember here. So tell me about what we've got going on here with this Ace of Swords, please. We got the Five of Wands. So yeah, there could have been some kind of conflict, something that you guys have been working towards. Sometimes I see the Five of Wands as, like training, as competition. So it can be something like that here. So if it's a new job, maybe you're putting yourself in a new job and, there's other people to deal with, or in dating, there's, the dating world is a little bit savage sometimes, guys. It's something like that here. But you guys are going to be victorious, whatever it is. And I feel like sometimes the fives can just represent, the fact that there's change. It doesn't have to be any, like, arguing or competition. It's just major change. And with you leaving behind something that you've been in for a long time, whatever that may be for you, going in a new direction, feeling a little bit vulnerable, that is a lot of major change here. But like we talked about, the important thing is you're going to surmount those challenges with that Ace of Swords. So tell me down here. Down here we have the Six of Swords in the reverse for what you're trying to ground. I feel like you don't want to stay stuck. You don't want to not be able to move forward. Whatever it is that you are trying to leave behind, whatever it is that you're trying, whatever area of your life that you're trying to make a change in, I feel like that's your fear. That's what you're trying to ground, is you want to be able to move forward. You don't want to stay stuck. Tell me about the Six of Swords in the reverse, please. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you don't want to be able to... You want to be able to put this behind you. You want to be able to move forward. I feel like you don't want to stay stuck in that energy. Especially because we talked about with the Ten of Swords up here, with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords making the Ten of Swords. It could be something that you're putting an end to. That's kind of showing up again down here with this Ten of Swords. So for what you're trying to create is, being able to, put an end to this and really close it out, and, not staying stuck in it. You don't want to stay stuck in it. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles in the reverse for what your stability looks like. You have the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. So it does look like to me that there could be... The Two of Pentacles is Jupiter and Capricorn. Jupiter's a planet of blessings and expansion, okay? And Capricorn, that is your work ethic, your just work in general. So to me, this could be talking about with it coming up in the reverse. Maybe there's not a lot of growth in that department right now. I don't feel like it's lacking, because we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, so I don't feel like you're overly burdened by it in the month of January, but I feel like there's not a lot of growth at the time either. The High Priestess in the reverse, I do feel like things are going to be making themselves very clear to you. So for what you're creating, we have the Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups energy. The King of Pentacles. That's really nice. So I do feel like you are still, regardless of whatever you're leaving behind, I do feel like you're still very kind-hearted, very passionate, very sensitive, very emotional, some of you guys even empathic. But it kind of feels to me with this energy that what you're creating is something that is very stable, of a life that is very stable, a life that has a lot of security in it. It's a brand new path, but you're creating a path of permanence, because the King of Pentacles is a card of permanence. And I feel like it's also with the Queen of Cups being here, it is a very emotionally satisfying. It is emotionally fulfilling path that you're creating here. Some of you guys could be creating a partnership as well, a new partnership, whether that's in work or in love. They could be an earth sign, but they do not have to be. Now, for what you're destroying is the justice in the reverse. So I really like that here. So some of you guys could be choosing to get a divorce with this energy. You don't have to be. But I do feel like where things haven't been working out in your favor, or if things have felt very unfair, okay? I do feel like that energy is shifting when you have the Sun card here. So you are getting some kind of karmic justice here that, you know, brings in a lot of happiness. And I definitely feel like you're getting unstuck in a lot of ways. Areas where things haven't been moving forward, things haven't been going the way that you want them to. I feel like you're going to see a shift in that energy. So overall, I really do like this. You have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Death card, Six of Swords. So you guys are absolutely leaving something behind here. You are absolutely closing something out, whatever that is for you. Okay, it is a general reading, and these energies can play out in any aspect of your life, but it looks like in January the big theme is being able to finally end something that you've been wanting to end, be able to move past some energy that you've been trying to move past. And where it's taking you is the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. So this is really beautiful, guys. I really, really love this for you. But this is kind of what I'm seeing for you guys for January. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon rising and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, and bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and I will pray for you. So I'm sending so much love and light until next time.